Welcome to my channel and thanks for watching. Today I'm going to be making cube steak. There is about 4 cube steak in there, about 2 medium to large size ones and 2 small ones. I have my Lori's seasoning salt, some onion powder, Sazon, which is optional. I just wanted to give it a different type of flavor. So now I have my parchment paper, and on top of that I am going to put the Reynolds wrap, plastic wrap, and I'm going to pound out the steaks a little bit to get them a little more tender, seeing I do not have a tenderizer. So I'm having a little trouble there, but these little new boxes that they have here does make it a lot easier so that you don't waste as much plastic wrap. So I'm just taking my time, placing it over the top, and do not laugh at me for what I'm about to do, because I do not, like I said before, I do not have a meat tenderizer. I just use the good old-fashioned skillet to pound out the meat. I don't know if anyone has ever tried this before, but please let me know in the comments if you have, and if your meat came out tender. Now you can marinate your steak, but usually with cube steak I don't marinate it. You just let your meat get room temperature before you pound it out and season it. So I just sprinkle a little Lori's on both sides. The onion powder, I use white pepper because I still haven't made it to the store to get the normal black pepper that I use. Not a problem, it tastes the same. So here I'm just adding some flour here to this paper plate so I can kind of dredge the cube steak into it, and I can go ahead and fry. Not really fry, but it's kind to like sear it and sear in the juices so that when I put it in the oven it'll come out nice and tender. It basically gives it color as well. You don't want to just stick everything in the oven as it is. I never tried that, but I'm pretty sure your meat will look kind of gray and unpleasant. Right here, I'm getting ready to sear the meat in the pan. I usually use like a cast iron skillet or Dutch oven, which is wonderful when making beef in itself. It just has a better flavor. So that's about maybe 2 tablespoons of oil. Canola oil, I usually use vegetable oil. It doesn't matter. I guess you could also use olive oil. It all works out the same. So medium-high heat. And now it's frying very well. Just to show you, what it's supposed to look like. And I don't want to overcrowd the pan. And seeing that I only have 4 cube steak, I'm just going to do 2 at a time. You should have your oven preheated to 325. And this is what it should look like after you sear it. Maybe a little darker, but that right there is okay. You don't want to cook it, you know what I mean? It's maybe like sear it about 3 minutes on each side. Let it get some color. I usually mine is a little darker, but it's still okay because it will finish cooking in the oven. You want to keep all those good bits in the pan because they will add flavor to the dish. Now I'm adding the meat back to the pan. I'm so sorry about my My video skills, they're terrible. It's kind of hard to hold the camera and cook at the same time. I never realized how hard it is. Get all those good bits in there. I'm adding my vegetables. That was like 2 small onions, and it was a whole bell pepper, and I just cut them into strips. You can use any color. It doesn't have to be the green bell pepper. The red and yellow ones are a little sweeter. So I'm adding maybe a half a teaspoon of thyme. If I had more meat, then I would have probably used a whole teaspoon of the thyme, dried thyme, but fresh thyme is always better. Fresh herbs are always better, I should say. And 1 big bay leaf. I believe those were kind of broken up for some reason. I'm not sure if because they were organic, but I ended up putting like 2 medium-sized ones in there. And I forgot I had mushrooms, so I did add some mushrooms after the fact. They were already cooked from a previous meal that I had ate. Hey, you got to use what you have on hand. And there is the finished product, guys. So good. And I just love vegetables. I believe I may have had more vegetables than I did meat. And that's a salad I made to go along with it. And off this subject, but this is my beauty room so far. Beauty room / office. It's coming along. I'm still waiting for my office chair to come in the mail. So any tips or suggestions, guys, you know you can leave them in the comments. And thank you for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And do not forget to hit the post notification